Hello and welcome to Rise of Cultures. This time we are fighting Redclaw Harbor on the campaign map. Let's start from the west and head east. Now, there's a lot of units up here and those are behind some walls, and we like walls because they protect our troops as well as the enemies. The archers is far behind, hidden behind walls, so they won't really be a matter of challenge. Now, let's see if we can make our troops get somewhere where they will actually be useful. Now I like to have some good troops behind that wall, like for instance our archers, where they can stand uninterrupted. Now I would also like not to have this bunch of soldiers lurking on the wrong places, so we'll have some cavalry charging down here. They'll probably charge all the way down here and try to bust through the walls. That won't probably be unlikely to happen, and these archers here will try to kill off these walls and then the units behind, but the units will try to walk around, which will narrow them down, which is great for us. Now let's protect those cavalry over here and give some healing over here, and we'll be great on the way. Now the others are coming through here. We'll put in some protection for the archers, like the one that's seeping out from every corner here, which is great for us. Now we'll see all the archers has more or less left this protective wall and are out in the open and pretty much dead. Now let's move on to the second battle. For the second battle we start from the south and start to fight the enemy. Again, they're behind walls here. Now let's be bold, let's just say that we are not really worrying too much about them. And over here we have the same argument for stacking up of our cavalry. Now our archers can actually reach those people here in the center, but we'll try to stretch them out. These can find those, and over here too. That's the way we have spread out our fire. And those units, well, mainly they can't really reach through either, as well as ours can't. So we're not too worried, except for those archers down here, which we will try to get the leverage against. For some reason our cavalry did not charge down here to these archers, but there isn't a lot left after we set in our Leonidas troops there, and here we're trying to get rid of the last ones in the center of the battle, and well, they don't have much to do anyway because they were overrun, basically. Let's move on to the third battle. Let's go forth here in the center and well, see if we can manage equally great. Now this is hampering their progress pretty heavily, and they have a lot of troops up here in the front. Now let's not waste a lot of our oxygen from our soldiers reaching the back end of these forces. Let's have some archers here in the center to even out the odds, and put the cavalry over here. They will shock damage the wall, and well, then they will be fighting the heavies over here. That won't really matter for us anyway. Now let's see, here's the best place for some help, and here we can, well, you see the archers down here, they're caught behind the wall. That's why we're just trying to get it even out up here, because they can't really get out from here. So it's basically for us to get down to them before they can fire back, and that's why we try to delay it as long as possible with getting down here, because then they're pretty much alone. There's no protection left, there's no soldiers firing at our troops, and that way is all in our favor. Let's move on to the last battle. What's left now is the north. Let's go to the north and see if we can finish this one as easily as the previous ones. And there's a lot of units over here. We won't break through. This is not a double wall besides, so they will probably move around, which means we should try to make haste so we don't get caught with too much fire from the side of those light archers. Now, so we'll center our light infantry here. They can take a lot of damage, and well, they probably should too. We tap their horses here. They will shock the side of the battle, and which is great for us. Now on the other side we're filling up with heavy Spartans, and they will, well, let's see if it will do anything great. I'm not sure of that. Now they take this group of archers out. We could attack over here, but there are just too many. Having them all fire from one side, they will fire on a single unit, which is great for us, because they will be unable to deal damage to multiple units at the same time. Now we're already through on one front, now we're going up on the other, and here we take out all those who couldn't stay behind the wall, and soon we will flank them as well from this side, meaning they are basically very much doomed. Now it's over, and I'll say thank you for watching this video.